Hello, welcome to this webinar on the Introduction to Essential Oils, a natural approach to taking care of your health. I am really excited that you're here and wanting to learn more about essential oils. The purpose of this webinar is to help you understand the power of essential oils and how they can change your health and your family's health from a natural perspective. So I'll know that I'll have done my job if you leave this webinar knowing 3 cool things about essential oils. So a little bit about me. My name is Maria Van Tifflin. I'm a wife to an amazing husband, and we currently have 1 baby, a daughter, who we absolutely adore. I'm also a doctor of physical therapy and a doTERRA wellness advocate. So I've been using oils since February of 2017 and really started the business side of doTERRA at about the same time. So I fell in love with the oils and what they do for our health and immediately wanted to share with others the same thing. So when I was first introduced to essential oils, I had no idea what they were. I never even heard of the word essential oils, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. As I began to experiment with them for different ailments, I was starting to have win after win after win. So one specific encounter I had was when I was curling my hair. So I reached for the curling iron, I accidentally touched the hot barrel, and of course you guys know where I'm going with that, right? I immediately put my hand under cool water because, touching that hot barrel, burning myself, and as probably the women on this webinar, we've experimented on our neck, on our ear, and we get that nice red burn mark afterwards. So I put my hand immediately under cool water, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I have my essential oils. So I ran and grabbed some lavender oil and put that over the burn area, and within 30 seconds, I no longer had that burning feeling. The next day when I looked at my hands, there wasn't even that mark, that redness or pain, which is pretty impressive to me because you guys know what I'm talking about, right? We've got that burn mark, and that just doesn't happen. And so another win for us was my husband had an ingrown toenail on his foot, and he had been using Neosporin for about a couple weeks to help with it, but it was getting more painful and more red and wasn't really doing anything. And so I was like, hey, let's pull out our essential oils. This is at the beginning when we were first starting. And so I pulled out some Melaleuca or tea tree oil to use instead. And by the next day, the redness was gone and the pain had subsided. So I was really excited to see just how powerful these oils were for myself and my family and our health needs. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the 3 cool things about essential oils. So the first cool thing about doTERRA essential oils is that they're 100% natural and safe. There's nothing added to the oil and nothing taken away from the oil. They're just simply pure essential oils with no side effects and no addictions. So they're safe for babies, children, adults, and the elderly. And they're even safe through pregnancy. So I use these all throughout my pregnancy. Oils are extracts from plants that have amazing health benefits. A pure oil is about 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. Yes, you heard me right. 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So you look here, 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they are really potent. To help you feel how powerful doTERRA essential oils are, let me give you an experience with one of the most important essential oils, peppermint. So first, let me tell you a little bit about peppermint. Peppermint is really great for headaches or relieving head tension. It's great to increase energy. It's great to lower body temperature, whether that be fevers or hot flashes, or if you're outside in the sun and it's a hot day. It's also good to make some peppermint brownies. It's really good for digestive health. And it's great for congestion to help open up the airways and anti-inflammatory. So it's really, really good. And there's a whole lot of other things that peppermint can do. It's a really good bug repellent as well. So I'll demonstrate on myself, since I can't put the peppermint in your hands through this webinar. But if you have a sample on hand, go ahead and get your peppermint and do it with me. Okay, so if you have some peppermint oil, try it along, follow along. So first off, what you're gonna do is put a drop in the palm of your hand and just stick it straight in your eye. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So don't do that. But I know of a class where someone was trigger happy and they actually did that and it didn't feel very good. So if you ever get oils in a sensitive part of your body, just use a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil and directly apply it to the affected area. So that's what this guy did. And within 30 seconds, that burning sensation in his eyes went away. So whether it's in your eyes or on your skin, just add the fractionated coconut oil. It will take the sting away fast. And you can actually use a lot of different carrier oils like canola oil or olive oil, but the reason why we like to use fractionated coconut oil is it's really good for your skin and it doesn't leave that oily residue. You know, like olive oil is very thick and it will have that oiliness to it. Now, if you're following along, don't be afraid. Dab the tip of your finger in the peppermint oil and then press it onto the roof of your mouth. And then the next thing you'll do is you'll rub your hands together and then cup your nose and breathe in deeply for about 30 seconds. So most people, when they do that, will tell me that it feels very refreshing, that they feel their sinuses just opening up, that they can feel everything draining out, that they can breathe better, that it just, they instantly feel like more energy. It's just such a refreshing feeling. So that was just one drop of peppermint, and that was equivalent to you drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's how powerful these oils are. So what I love about these oils is the CPTG standard. It stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, and it means these oils are completely pure and potent. Pure means there are no foreign contaminants or fillers. Potent means that each plant was grown in a part of the world where that plant grows best, resulting in the absolute best chemistry for that plant. When you have the ideal natural chemistry, the essential oil extracted does exactly what we want it to do for our health. So that is the first cool thing about essential oils. They are 100% natural and safe. All right, so the second cool thing about essential oils is that they are more effective than many modern approaches to health problems. So first, if there are any medical professionals on this webinar, please note that what I'm going to share with you next is going to sound very elementary to you. Most of us listening to this webinar don't have the medical training you do, so I'm going to really simplify things so that this makes sense to everybody. So let's go back to Biology 101. All right, let's say, hold out your fist, clench your fist, make a fist. And your fist is a cell in your body. And so we know that cells have an oily cell membrane. The cell membrane protects the cell. It keeps all the good things in and all the bad things out. So now two of the things that are harmful to our cells are bacteria and viruses. So bacteria usually form on the outside of the cell. So think about the outside of your fist. And viruses on the inside duplicate the DNA on the inside of the cell. So the inside of your clenched hand, right? So bacteria on the outside and viruses on the inside. So let's say you went to the doctor with a bacterial infection. What would he recommend for you? So think about that. So most of us know he would give us an antibiotic. And after taking the antibiotic for 7 to 10 days in most cases, it would probably clear up the infection, but it oftentimes comes with wreaking havoc on your gut, hormones, and immune system. Now, if you had a virus like a cold or flu, what would the doctor tell you? Go home, drink water, drink a lot of water, rest, and let it run its course. So the reason why is because most of the modern recommendations are water-based synthetic agents and frequently come with side effects and addictions. So water and oil don't mix. So remember that cell membrane is oily and the medications that they would be recommending are water-based so that water and oil don't mix. Therefore, that medication would have a really hard time penetrating through that oily cell membrane to get into the inside where viruses are and stopping the duplication of a virus. Now, essential oils are different, that they are oil-based, which means they can permeate that cell membrane. They can penetrate and get through that cell membrane. They can work on the cellular level on the inside of the cell without side effects or addiction, and they can combat bacteria on the outside of the cell and prevent the duplication of viruses on the inside. That is why they are oftentimes more effective than the modern approach to health problems. So here's On Guard, our protective blend. This works, it's really great at the cellular level to help boost the immune system. This oil is so powerful that doTERRA has made a whole line of products utilizing this immune boosting oil On Guard. So some products such as we have hand sanitizer, laundry detergent, cleaner concentrate, toothpaste, mouthwash, hand soap, and some more products that are made using this oil. So if we ever feel like we're getting sick or been around someone who's sick, we use this oil and it really helps to boost our immune system and help protect us. So this is the second cool thing about essential oils, is that they are many times more effective than modern approaches to health problems. All right, so the third cool thing about essential oils is that they're cheaper than traditional medical care. So let me explain. So think about how much your copay is for visiting the doctor. And if your doctor gave you a prescription for an antibiotic, how much would it cost to fill the prescription? So when someone in my family has an ear infection, we rub 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of melaleuca or tea tree around their ear and we put them to bed. 12 hours later, the ear infection is cleared up. It costs us about 64 cents. Now, whether it costs you $20 for the copay and the prescription, or whether it costs $0 because maybe you live in a country with free medical care, essential oils are still less expensive than the gas in the car you pay to go to the doctor's office. That's not including the half day of work you probably had to take off for this emergency. We also haven't taken into account the fact that antibiotics harm your gut and that you might have to buy extra probiotics for 2 weeks just to fix the damage, which is even more money. Now, don't get me wrong. As a medical professional, I do believe that there is a time and place for modern medicine. However, we see that it is being overly used, prescribed, and abused. And in 2015, a study was done showing that 136,000 people died from properly used and prescribed medication. Plus, medication ends up being way more expensive when we have other options and tools that are more effective. So we save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs because of essential oils. You cannot afford not to use natural solutions. That is why essential oils are cheaper than traditional medical care. So melaleuca here, or as known now as tea tree, is antifungal, antiseptic, antimicrobial, and so much more. And it's really great for healthy skin and hair. So any kind of skin issues that you may have, acne, blisters, burns, ingrown toenails, funguses, any type of skin issues, this is really good for. It's also great to help prevent lice and dandruff with the hair, which is why it's healthy for skin and hair. It's also good for soothing any ear discomfort, whether that be infection or whatnot is going on. And there's so many other great uses that you can use tea tree here for. So lavender is our calming oil. So anything that needs calm down, lavender is our go-to. It's really great for calming of the skin. So whether you have maybe bug bites, burns, if the kids are going crazy, to help calm them down. If maybe you're going crazy, help you calm down. If you have some anxiety or difficulty sleeping, it helps to promote calmness of your body and helps with promoting healthy sleep. It's also good for restless leg syndrome because it's a nervous sedator because of that calming and soothing effect for your body. And then it's also an antihistamine, which is really good to help with allergies and things like that. So that is the third cool thing about essential oils, is that they are cheaper than traditional medical care. So just think about so that is the third cool thing. So next we're going to talk about the 3 ways to use essential oils. So the first way to use essential oils is aromatically. Okay, so everybody take your fingers and pinch right above the bridge of your nose. Right under your fingers is your olfactory nerve. This nerve sends messages to the limbic system in your brain, which in turn sends signals all over the body. Sometimes people think it's a little hokey to say, okay, oils could affect the body just by smelling them. But let me illustrate something. When you go to the hospital for surgery and you need to be put under, how do they deliver that anesthesia? They don't give you a pill, and they usually don't give you a shot. They ask you to breathe through a mask and count to 10. And most of us are completely under before we ever even get to 10. So when you breathe those synthetic compounds through the mask, your olfactory system is powerful enough to send signals to your body to knock you out in under 10 seconds. It's the fastest way to access the brain. So this happens exactly the same way with natural compounds found in essential oils. So when we breathe in natural compounds from essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve, and the olfactory nerve sends signals to the limbic system, which in turn sends signals to the rest of our body. And this can happen in as little as 30 seconds. So that's why smelling the oils is so powerful and effective. So there are a few ways that we use essential oils aromatically. You can breathe them from your hands like we did earlier with the peppermint. You can use them in a diffuser, as you can see the diffuser there in the top right-hand corner. Or you can breathe them straight from the bottle. Okay, so let's look at wild orange here. Wild orange is really amazing, and it's a great natural compound that helps with stress and depression because it's very energizing and invigorating and uplifting to the mood. Like it says here, it is sunshine in a bottle. I can literally just hold this under my nose and walk around all day long. I absolutely love the smell of this oil. It's a really great citrus smell, and I love drinking this in my water throughout the day. So this is definitely one of my favorite oils, and my husband's favorite oils actually as well. So the next oil here is Breathe. Breathe is basically does what it says it does, is helps you to breathe better. So it's really great aromatically because it helps to open up the airways, as it's considered a bronchodilator. So if you have allergies, sinus issues, seasonal threats, it's going to help open up those airways to help you breathe better. So maybe, your kid is playing soccer outside or just running outside, and you want them to maybe help with their breathing. You can apply the Breathe. That's really great to use. You can put in a diffuser at night to help opening up the airways when you lay down. Sometimes we get a little more congested when we go to bed at night. And if you have a partner who snores, definitely this is a go-to to help with them to open up their airways as well. So really great for congestion or anything like that. So that's the second way that we use essential oils is, or that's the first way, is aromatically. So the second way that we use essential oils is topically. So you can apply oils directly to the skin. For children and people with sensitive skin, you'll want to dilute them with some fractionated coconut oil. And even if the oils, there are some considered hot oils like cinnamon, oregano, thyme, something like that, that you might have more sensitivity to. And if you ever do, again, feel that sensitivity, like we said earlier, all you'd have to do is add more of that fractionated coconut oil. It's just as effective. It may just take a little longer to absorb within your body. So you can even apply oils to the bottoms of your feet. This is a really great way that I love to use them. It's the fastest way to enter the bloodstream. And it's even good for babies. It won't bother them. I put so many oils on my baby at night and in the morning, especially on her feet and her spine. So again, the pores on the bottom of your feet are really big, and the oil absorbs very quickly into the bloodstream. So it can get into the bloodstream within 30 seconds and then reach every cell in your body within 20 minutes. So it's a great way to get oils into your system fast. So the only place, we can apply these topically anywhere except in our eyes, our ears, and our nose. So Deep Blue here is really good for pain. Anywhere you have pain, put it there. So this is like your natural version of BioFreeze, Icy Hot, those type of things. So it soothes achy muscles and joints. So back pain, the muscle soreness maybe from working out, or just maybe you tweak something. So it's really good for anywhere you have pain, put it there. And it helps with some head tension as well. Digestion is a really great oil to do exactly what it says, helps with any type of stomach issue, relieves upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation, nauseousness, motion sickness. So this is really good to take at meal times for healthy and comfortable digestion. So an example for me using oils topically is sometimes I would get anxiety right before I would go to bed. And so I've tried medication in the past, but really hated the way that they made me feel, and of course, the side effects that came with them. So I started using an oil called Balance, which is a really grounding blend, and it smells so good. It just helps you to focus on the now and really helps with decreasing the anxiety. So I would apply that on the bottoms of my feet, over my chest area, over my heart area, and on my wrists. And then I would take Serenity, which is our sleep oil, which combines all the sleep oils into one. And I would rub that on my temples before bed. And that would really help me, those two oils, to help with the anxiety and to calm me down. And I could go to sleep immediately and not have that anxiety feeling. So no side effects, and I actually felt so much better. So what health concerns would be best to use the topical application of essential oils? So think of some, but here are some examples: burns, bug bites, skin issues, localized pain, or digestive issues. And you can think of some other ways that you could use oils topically. So that's the second way that we use essential oils. So the third way we use essential oils is internally. These oils are not only safe to use internally, they are recommended. The CPTG standard means these oils are a medicinal grade and are completely safe to ingest, unlike most other brands. You can put them in your mouth or drink them in your water. If you're drinking them in your water, you want to use glass or stainless steel only, because the oils are so potent. If you use plastic, it will break down the plastic, and then we're drinking plastic, which nobody wants to do that. So glass or stainless steel only. If you don't like the taste, because some oils you may want the benefit but not the taste, then we have what you call veggie capsules. And so it's like concocting your own little natural remedy. So lemon here is very cleansing to the body. It improves the lymphatic system to help eliminate waste and toxins. So it's really great to drink in your water. It helps to promote a healthy metabolism as well. And just as it's cleansing for your body, it's cleansing for your home. As a lot of us know, lemon, we clean a lot with lemon in general. So it's very cleansing and cleaning for your home. It's also considered a mucolytic. So if you have allergies or sinus issues or stuffiness, it will help thin out the mucus so that you can breathe better as well. Frankincense is one of my favorite oils. If you have a health issue and you don't know what to use, frankincense is always the go-to. So it's anti-inflammatory and it helps regulate your inflammatory response. So it helps the cells to perform optimally. It's really great for anti-aging, so it's great for your skin, and it helps promote cellular health. So how we love to use it is put 1 drop under our tongue in the morning and night to really help with our cells to perform optimally and with our overall cellular health. And there are ongoing studies currently being done by using doTERRA frankincense with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cancer, which I think is pretty awesome. So think about what some health concerns would be best to use the internal application of essential oils. So some examples: flu, allergy, blood pressure, some chronic pain. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is just a few wins and things that I've been able to help people, and just some testimonies that people have had. So one of the first people I was able to help with using essential oils, her name was Evelyn. Evelyn's son was 19 years old, and he had really pretty severe allergies and rhinitis. And it was so bad that he wasn't able to get out of the house, which for anybody not being able to get out of the home is pretty, none of us want that, but let alone a 19-year-old. So she had told me he had gone to over 34 different doctors, and just couldn't find the relief. So she was very desperate. She's from Costa Rica and randomly found me through Facebook. And so we got him on the Breathe Lemon, Lavender, and Peppermint oils. And I asked her within a week, how's he doing? And she, was a little shocked because she said he hadn't had any episodes and he was doing really well, but she was still a little skeptical. So she wanted to give it a month. So I said, okay, well, I will follow up with you in a month. And within a month, I asked her, okay, how's he doing? And she was just in tears of how amazing these oils worked. She said for the entire month, he only had one episode for 30 minutes. So these oils were really powerful in helping her son to basically have a life again. And so that was so rewarding and amazing to be able to help somebody in that way. And they can help you just the same. So here's a girl who, was having difficulty with producing milk. So if there are any mamas on here, you know what I'm talking about, right? And so she started taking 2 drops of basil and 2 drops of fennel in a veggie capsule. And you can see here that on the right where she was pumping, and then the next day on the left, what she was able to pump just from taking 2 drops of basil and 2 drops of fennel in a veggie capsule. So again, they're really great for so many different health issues. So my father-in-law has also had a lot of joint pain, arthritic type pain, and he had been using prescribed medication to help with that pain, but he was tired of using the medication and having the side effects. I'm sure most of us are there. He started using the copaiba oil in a capsule form, and he was just amazed at how well these oils worked because he didn't have any more pain at all, and he didn't have any side effects. So he could tell a definite difference with using copaiba oil versus medication. So here are 3 more testimonies. The first one, this lady had used oils for 6 years to help with her husband for stomach. And then he was diagnosed with Crohn's disease 6 months before they found doTERRA specifically. And so they started using some oils specifically for that. The LLV, which is our supplement pack, Lifelong Vitality, Frankincense, and DDR Prime. And after 6 years of using the oils, his colostomy showed no signs of Crohn's, no polyps, no inflammation. And so they were so amazed about how life-changing these oils were for them. And he was able to get off of all his medications with that. So the next testimony is a little baby girl who was 8 months, and she was diagnosed with her first ear infection. And so they had tried antibiotics, they got on them, they followed the pediatrician's orders, but it wasn't doing well for that little baby's stomach, and it was upsetting her, and she was just throwing up a few hours later. So they discontinued it, and then they decided they would try the oils. So they did 2 drops of melaleuca, 1 drop of basil, and 1 drop of copaiba, and rolled it around the ears and rubbed on the earlobes 3 times a day. And they were happy to report that she was all better and sleeping well without having to use antibiotics. So the third one here is a Terrazyme, one of our digestive enzyme supplements. So she was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, which is chronic constipation basically. And she started drinking peppermint in her water, which helped. And then when she added in the Terrazyme, she was taking 1 to 2 with every single meal for the last week and a half. And she was able to start to go regularly 2 to 3 times a day. And her belly did not have that bloat that she was having before. So again, these oils really, really make a huge difference. The supplements are amazing as well to help with digestive issues and just overall health. And the last one is Dolores. She had shoulder surgery. She was one of my coworkers, and she started applying frankincense oil around the incision. And once the incision was completely healed, she applied it over the incision. So when she went back to her doctor for a follow-up, he was amazed at how quickly she was healing and said it was faster than normal. So she told him she was using essential oils, and he told her, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. You're looking great. Your shoulder looks great. And that was using frankincense oil. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 3 ways to purchase doTERRA essential oils. How do we get these oils into our home? So the first way is retail. So nobody here is going to buy retail tonight because you'd only buy oils at retail prices if you were at a chiropractor's office, a spa, or some other type of professional setting. It's the most expensive way to purchase oils. The second way is wholesale. So this is kind of like having a Costco card where you have an annual membership that gives you access to their great products at the best price. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to buy at 25% below the retail price. And then the third way, and the only way that I purchase my oils, is below wholesale. This is the smartest way to buy your oils, and you'll learn more about this, how to purchase below wholesale here in a couple minutes. But when you do this, you have access to earning reward points for free products. You get access to their monthly free products and other bigger discounts on products. Okay, so as you've listened tonight about the power of essential oils and how it can change our lives, you might be thinking, wow, this is more than I imagined. doTERRA wants to support you with this essential oil journey. And our goal isn't that you just have one bottle of Melaleuca or tea tree for acne or deep blue for pain. Our goal is to teach you how to live a natural lifestyle so that when things come up, like pain, allergies, cold, digestive issues, or the flu, instead of reaching for medicine, you can reach for natural solutions that don't have any side effects. So another goal is that we help you decrease the toxic load with the day-to-day products that you're using. So doTERRA's put kits together that are cheaper than if you bought your oils individually. So if you add up the cost of all the oils, the kits will always be cheaper. This is how we purchase below wholesale. So all the kits include a free wholesale membership, which will be waived, and you'll have everything that you need at your fingertips. So let me tell you a few things about your kits. So with any of the kits, you get bigger discounts than if you, again, went with just the $35 wholesale membership. So starting with any of these kit waives that membership fee, plus you get the bigger discounts. So the first kit here is a Natural Solutions kit. This is my favorite kit because it has everything that you need to replace your entire medicine cabinet with the top most important oils here. So they come in 15 milliliter bottles, a 10-hour diffuser, and it comes with the most amazing digestive enzymes, the Terrazyme that we talked about earlier, and the probiotics to really help support your gut. And the incredible immune oils on guard, as we talked about earlier, in the soap, the sanitizer, soft gels, and some other great products there. And it also comes with their supplement trio, that lifelong vitality pack that we were talking about, which is really great to help with decreasing pain, increasing mood, increasing energy, and improve overall health. It's also good to help promote healthy hair, skin, and nails as well. So this is, people absolutely, there's so many great testimonies with people on the lifelong vitality supplements and how it's really changed their health. So there's so many other great things that I could go on about these supplements, but you also get some shampoo, conditioner, and a couple other great products with this Natural Solutions kit. So this kit saves you $250 off the wholesale cost. So it's by far the most cost-effective way to get started. All right, so the next kit here is the Healthy Home Kit. So this kit is a little step down from the Natural Solutions kit. It comes with the top 10 most popular oils that we talked about today, and they also come in that 15 milliliter bottle size, a 10-hour diffuser, and some of the home products to help start helping you decrease the toxic load in your home. So it includes the shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, hand soap, hand sanitizer, and our cleaner concentrate, which is basically what I use to clean my entire home. So this kit saves you $90 off the wholesale cost. Okay, let's look at the next kit here, which is the Healthy Start Kit. This kit also has those same top 10 oils as the Healthy Home Kit, but they come in 5 milliliter bottle sizes. So the Healthy Home Kit has the 15 milliliter, and the Healthy Start on the bottom has 5 milliliters. So you also get the same 10-hour diffuser, but I want to give you a little tip here. Is that the Healthy Start Kit down at the bottom with the 5 milliliter bottles, and the Healthy Home again has the 15 milliliter bottle. So that's 3 times the amount of oil, but as you can see, it's not 3 times the amount of price. And the Healthy Home Kit also comes with some additional home products. So the Healthy Home Kit is definitely a better value than the Healthy Start Kit if that works within your budget to help really start to make some changes within your home. So the next kit is the Healthy Home Kit. Or the Healthy Habits Kit. This kit is a little smaller of a kit that gives you the top 5 oils in the 15 milliliter bottles. It comes with a deep blue rub, which is really great for pain. It's just a deep blue oil in a lotion form. And it also helps you get started on those lifelong vitality supplements, as well as the amazing gut enzyme, Terrazyme, and probiotics. So it's a little smaller than Natural Solutions without the home products, but it's a wonderful kit also to get started with if this works better within your budget. And lastly, we have the Simple Solutions kit here. This is our basic introductory kit. It helps you get started it has a sleep oil, a pain oil, which is the deep blue lotion, the immune boosting oil of On Guard, and then our cleaning cleansing oil with lemon. So this, of course, is the smallest kit to get started with. But if this is a better kit for you, it works as a great starter kit. Okay, so we're going to talk for a second that there are 3 types of people who are listening to this webinar. So the first type of person is excited to live a natural solutions lifestyle. When they learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products with their family. doTERRA supports this type of person by providing free monthly essential oil education. So when you get started with your oils, you aren't just going to get started and we never, you're on your own. We're going to make sure that you feel empowered and that you're educated and that you know exactly what to do. So we have a private Facebook group that we will plug you into, and we also will set up a wellness consult, a one-on-one consult with me that I can make sure that we can go over your specific health goals for you and your family and create a plan, a protocol for you utilizing the oils and really transforming your home to living that natural lifestyle. So we're going to support you and make sure that you've got everything you need and know exactly what to do. The second type of person sitting here thinking is, oh my gosh, my mother needs these oils, or I want my friend to learn about this. These people naturally want to share what they love. And I love this because, when we love a good movie or we love a good book, or a restaurant, we naturally share those things with people. So when we love something like the oils, we're going to naturally share with people. So doTERRA supports this type of person through a generous system to reward people who share the products. As these people consistently share over time, they can have their oils they purchase paid for each month. So we call this free natural healthcare. Don't we all love free healthcare, right? So there are thousands and thousands of people all over the world who are currently receiving free natural healthcare from doTERRA. The third type of person has been watching me this webinar the entire time and thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives to educating people about the power of essential oils. And guess what? You don't even have to know what essential oils are to do this. I had no idea, and I could still do it. So it doesn't matter whether you know about them now or not. doTERRA rewards this type of person through an incredible, generous compensation plan. As these people educate others about the power of essential oils, they can earn enough to supplement or even replace their income so that they can become financially free. And we have a very great system to teach you exactly what to do and how to do it so that you're successful with this. So this is one of my favorite parts right here of the webinar, is where you get to write down your top health challenges. So if wherever you've been taking notes, I want you to get that paper out, and I want you to think about those 3 health concerns. So this can include you or anybody in your family. So while you write down yours, I'm going to share with you one of mine. So one of my top 3 health goals was having tools at home to help with my baby and feeling confident, especially being a new mom. So when my baby, my daughter, she was 8 months old, she had, I could tell something was wrong. It was midnight. She was waking up fussy. So I went in there, I checked her temperature, and it was 104.9. Okay, so talk about scary. And she was kind of twitching a little bit. So I was starting to freak out. I called my husband, and he started getting things ready to go to the emergency room since it was midnight. We called the nurse line, but of course you have to wait till they call you back. So, we were kind of like, I don't know what to do. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I've got my essential oils. So I ran and grabbed some peppermint, and I swiped that on the back of her spine. And within 2 minutes, her temperature dropped to 102, and all that shaking stopped. And when the nurse had called back after that had happened, she said, okay, just relax and we'll see her tomorrow at the office. And so I was so thankful that we had the tools right then and right there to make her feel better instantly, within minutes, within seconds, that we could, snap our fingers. And it was so amazing. And I felt so confident that I could do something, because nothing's worse than feeling helpless as a mom or as a dad, as a parent, that you can't do something for your kid. And not only that, but we would have had to pay a $500 copay to the emergency room, not to mention what a health or whatever hospital bill we were going to get, and then follow up from there. And so we saved so much money by not having to go to the ER. And guess what? Peppermint, one swipe on the back of her spine, cost us 6 cents. So 6 cents versus a $500 copay plus whatever hospital bill we were going to get. Now, we took her in the next day to see her primary care, and that was fine. But the 6 cents compared to that ER was just simply amazing. And then the confidence that it made me feel as a mom. So just awesome for me. Okay, so the next 3 steps that we're going to do is that you're going to choose your kit. And if you scroll below this webinar, you're going to see the kit options that we went over. So I want you to choose a kit. And then after you're done, we're going to schedule your free wellness consult. And we're scheduled about 5 to 7 days out, because we want to make sure that you have your oils for that wellness consult so that we can really help you get set up in your home. So we'll talk about exactly how to use your oils. We'll go over your specific health goals that you just wrote down, and we'll create a 30, 60, and 90-day wellness plan towards solutions for your health goals. So after you've scheduled this wellness consult, and you'll do that by choosing your kit. And then on the next slide, I'll show you what my email or my phone number that you can email me, text me to let me know, hey, I just got my kit. And then I will send you a link to go ahead and schedule that wellness consult. And so after that, then we'll also get you plugged in to our private Facebook group so you could get your continuous education on using your oils. Okay, so take a picture, write this down. This is my contact information. If you have any questions, please reach out, text me, message me, email me, whatever works best for you. I've really enjoyed sharing with you about how amazing and powerful these oils are, and I can't wait to help you get started in your journey with living the natural solutions lifestyle. And if you are somebody who are that second or third type of person who wants to share the oils or wants to supplement or even replace your income, also message me, email me, and then we could get you plugged into that as well. So Go ahead, do those 3 steps, get your kit, we'll schedule your wellness consult, and then we'll get you plugged into your continuous education. So thank you guys. It was awesome sharing with you tonight. Bye.